Firstly, boss, 2 new bodies in, 2 new loan signings completed. Can you talk to us about the arrivals of James McPake and Tom Soares, please?
Yeah, it's probably been ongoing for a few weeks, and it's been a long stretch. But I'm delighted we got both players in. I think, I said at the start we're looking to bring in some experienced players, and I think both of them fit into that category. Obviously, they're coming from 2 very decent clubs as well, and I'm delighted to have both of them here to give us, as well as experience and knowledge of the game. And James is a good organiser as well, and Tom is real quality, and you've seen the level he's played at. So we're delighted both of them have come in. We're obviously still trying to bring in a few more if we can, but I think they'll be a big addition to the squad.
What do you feel they'll bring to the squad as individuals? Firstly, talking about James McPake's skill set, what would you say?
Yeah, I think we defensively we've got a lot of young players in and around. It's probably only you see the weekend Big David is asked to go in and do a job that's difficult for him. He's a young player learning the game, and we need to protect him a little bit in that as well. And I think James can give us that little bit of guidance and help around the team in relation to his knowledge of the game and his communication skills, as well as what he brings on the park. So it's it's a good sign from that point of view. And we said at the time we've got a lot of good young players here, but young players need good guidance, both on and off the park, and that's what we're it's looking at long term stuff as well. That's what we need to do. Look, we've got a lot of young players, we've got a lot of young boys in the 19s as well, and we've got some of them that have been around the fringes of the first team. But you need to have experienced professionals that know what it takes, playing under a bit of pressure as we are at the moment, and be able to deal with that.
There's been a handful of different players that have worn the captain's armband so far this season. Do you feel that James is potentially a candidate to wear it?
Yeah, well, it's the captain. I'm not too au fait with that, to be honest. I think captains, you can be a captain without having an armband on, and I played myself, and I know that whether you wear the armband or you don't, you should be able to organise and lead a team, and I think that's important. Like I said, with the amount of young players we have playing every week, we need to have good individuals like that, not just in one position but scattered around the team, that are able to organise and able to lead people through and able to help out, and when we're under a bit of pressure, to be able to organise is a bit better and a bit quicker, and that's what these 2 players will bring to the squad, and hopefully if we can add another 1 or 2 in that category, it will be a big help to us.
And Soares, and that's the correct pronunciation, it's not Soares as a lot of people have called him. What does he bring to the table?
Yeah, he's a fantastic footballer. I spoke to a few people. I played with him at Crystal Palace as well, and obviously, I'd like to thank Tony Pulis as well for us helping that, because I've probably annoyed him over the last 3 or 4 weeks more than he deserves. He's got real quality. He's a big physical player as well, and I think the supporters will enjoy watching him playing. He's very, very good footballer, and again brings a lot of knowledge to the squad.
Are you going to change the formation to accommodate him, or is it still going to be perhaps 2 holding midfielders and then?
Well, we've changed it around. We'll look at different systems. Obviously, we played with 2 sitting midfielders and 3 and 1 up, and we play 4-4-2 a little bit as well. So it gives us that that type of player gives us more scope to play different ways as well, and that's looking to bring players in and still bring players in will be to fit in different systems that we want to play.